The India-US trade deal was expected to be one of Washington's earliest breakthroughs. But according to the US Commerce Secretary, it fell apart over something surprisingly simple: a phone call that never happened. Speaking on the All In podcast, US Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick said the deal did not go through because Prime Minister Narendra Modi did not call US President Donald Trump. Lutnick claimed the agreement had already been negotiated and was ready to close. But in his words, President Trump was the closer, and for the deal to move forward, Modi needed to make the final call. That call, Lutnick said, never came. Lutnick also revealed that the US had expected the India trade deal to be finalized before agreements with other Asian countries. Instead, Washington went ahead and announced deals with Indonesia, the Philippines, and Vietnam. Those agreements were negotiated later, but at higher tariff rates. According to Lutnick, when India later signaled it was ready to proceed, the US response was blunt. The opportunity, he said, had already passed. In his words, the train had left the station. These comments come as trade tensions intensify further. President Trump has backed a bill that proposes tariffs of at least 500% on countries buying Russian energy products, including oil. If passed, the bill would directly affect countries such as India, China, and Brazil, which continue to import Russian crude despite US sanctions. US Senator Lindsey Graham, a close Trump ally, said the president has approved the bipartisan legislation titled the Sanctioning of Russia Act 2025. Although it has not yet become law, Graham said it could be put to a bipartisan vote as early as next week. India-US relations have been under strain since August 2025. That is when Washington imposed tariffs of up to 50% on certain Indian goods, including a 25% penalty linked to purchases of Russian oil. Since then, trade negotiations have remained stalled. Despite this, both President Trump and Prime Minister Modi have continued to publicly stress that they share a strong personal relationship. Yet, for now, no trade deal has been reached. And with new tariff threats looming, the uncertainty in India-US economic ties is far from over. Follow Business Standard for more stories.